guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be getting into this hair into makeup, doing a little get ready with me. I'm so excited to show you guys how I got this look because I'm just super in love with the way that this look came together. Like the blue is giving and the hair is so cute. If you want to see how I got this look, then just make sure to go ahead and keep on watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified anytime that I make a new upload. So I am going to be starting off with the hair first. Before I go into the wig install, I'm going to do a little bit of prep before we get started on that. So for my hair, I just like to tuck everything into a single braid. I used to do cornrows and stuff to make sure everything lays flat, but it's just I try to keep things like really easy and simple with like prepping when I'm installing a wig. So doing like a nice flat braid in the back and just tucking it underneath a wig cap is kind of like my thing. Usually the wig caps that I use underneath my wigs are the wig caps that come with the actual wig, and sometimes they can be on the lighter side like the one that I'm wearing today. So I like to go in with a lace tint. The one I'm using is from Ebin, and just spray it on the wig cap, mainly on like the edges. Doing this just helps make sure that the wig cap doesn't like show underneath the lace. And that's it. That's pretty much all I do for like prep. I don't really do a whole lot. I pretty much keep it super simple, mostly because I already know that I'm going to be taking this wig off at the end of the day. So I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time like doing the bald cap method and all this other stuff when I know that this wig is just going to be like coming off, you know, right before I go to bed. So yeah. So this is pretty much the wig that we're going to be working with. It's from Beauty Forever Hair. Shout out to them for sponsoring this video, of course, as well as providing this wig. I'm so in love with these curls. You guys already know how I feel about curly hair, so I'm not even gonna go there, but the color is so cute. I'm loving these highlights. It just adds a little like something to a curly unit. But as always, I'm gonna leave all of the information for this hair down below in the description box. There's gonna be a link there as well to the exact wig that I'm wearing. The length that I have is 24 inches if I'm not mistaken, and it has 150% density. So I'm going to go ahead and install this unit. I'm pretty much following the same steps that I usually do, so nothing's really changed too much as far as like the process. I think the only thing that's changed recently is like the lace adhesive that I'm using. I still use the one from Ebin, like the spray-on lace adhesive, but I switched over to the Supreme Holds one. I used to use the active one, which is the one in the red can. I was at the beauty supply store recently and they didn't have the active one, so I went ahead and grabbed this one, and it's been really great. And of course, my favorite part about these lace adhesives is that they wash off really easily with water. Once I have that lace is secured, I'm gonna go ahead and add my edges. I've been loving like the little fluffy edge trend, so I've been doing that with my edges. One thing I like about this like style too of edges is that you don't have to use as much product. Before I would go in with edge control and gel just to get my edges to look a certain way, but with this particular like style, I just go in with a little curling wand and curl the hair, add a little bit of hairspray, and I mean a little bit, like the tiniest amount of hairspray onto the roots. I comb the hair in the direction that I want it to go, and it lays perfectly just like that. It's super simple, really easy, and you get nice cute styled edges without having to use like a ton of products. also wanted to do a little bit of styling with this wig because these highlights are just giving. I felt like it just needed a hairstyle. So I decided to do like a messy bun at first. After I was done with the makeup though, I was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling the messy bun. I kind of want to switch it around and do like a half up, half down style. So I'll show you guys how I did that particular style later on in the video. But I loved the way that this messy bun looked. So I was like, let me just leave the footage in so you guys can see the little bangs in the front were giving. It just looks so cute, especially with these highlights. So for this messy bun, I pulled a few pieces to the front to have as like a bang type of situation. Then I pulled the rest of the hair into a high ponytail. And to define the curls, I'm using the Isoplus olive oil wrapping foam. I added a little bit of this to the hair in the front to define the curls, then trimmed them up using some scissors. Even though I didn't keep the hair like this, I definitely wanted to show you guys how I got the style because it's such a cute look, especially with these highlights. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to leave the information for this hair down below in the description box. So if you have any questions, make sure to check there. But that's pretty much it for the hair. Thank you again to Beauty Forever for providing this wig because it is bomb. But yeah, so now that we're all done with the hair, let's go ahead and jump into this makeup look. So we're starting off this look with the brows done. I already did that off camera, so I'm going to jump right into the eyes. I'm going to prep first using the Be Perfect Perfect Prime eyeshadow base. You guys already know this is like my go-to eyeshadow primer. I use this for all of my makeup looks. And I'm also going to set that with some powder. I'm using the one from Chanel, but you can honestly use any translucent powder. I already knew that I was going to be using this later. I'm also using that to set the brow area as well because I tend to get a little oily there. Like my brows are like, I don't know, my brow bone always gets a little on the oily side. So I've been setting the brow area with powder just to help, you know, get that under control. So the eyes are super simple. You guys already know I've been super into soft glam, so I'm keeping it really neutral with the shadows that I'm using for today. All of them are going to come from the Supreme Bronze Palette from Artist Couture. I think I only used like about 3 eyeshadows for this look if I'm being quite honest, but I wanted to keep everything really simple and easy for shadow because the focus for this look is definitely like the eyeliner. Like the liner is where all of the fun is happening. So just wanted to make sure to keep everything really simple with the eyeshadow so that eyeliner has a chance to really pop and stand out. I also made sure to keep the inner corner of the eye nice and bright with some shadow as well because we are going to be doing like a fox eyeliner style look today. So having that nice bright inner corner is going to make that little wing that we add there pop a little bit more. The liner that I'm going to be using for this look is from Shein Cosmetics. I'm going to leave a link to this particular liner down below in the description box. So this particular color comes from an eyeliner palette. There's 9 different shades in here. These little palettes are so cool and have seriously become like a little staple in my makeup looks because they're so easy to use. All you do is add a little bit of water, you mix it together, and it gives you like this perfect eyeliner. And there's tons of different colors and shades that this brand has. Highly recommend these eyeliner palettes if you're into graphic liner or like colored liner at all. I used the pastel version of this palette in my last tutorial and you guys really loved that. I'm then gonna add some mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm using is from Revlon. Lashes are from the beauty supply store. I've been loving like the beauty supply store for lashes because I've been super into like more like shorter natural looking lashes and the beauty supply store always comes through for that. The ones that I'm using are from Ebin. They're actually the same brand that makes the lace tint and the lace adhesive that I used earlier. Just a reminder to don't sleep on your local beauty supply store. They be coming through not only with the hair products but with lashes too. Next, I'm going to jump right into foundation. I did do my skincare and prepped my skin on camera, but for some reason I couldn't find the footage. So just a reminder, don't forget to do your skincare and make sure to add your primer before you go in with foundation. For some reason, I don't have the footage, but you still want to do that. But the foundation that I'm using today is from Fenty. This is their original like Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This foundation was sitting in my makeup drawer. I hadn't used it in a while, so I decided to see if it still hits, and it does. It's amazing. I'm then gonna add my concealer. I'm using NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Every time I use this concealer, like I'm like rudely reminded how quickly this concealer dries down. Like it dries so fast. So I would do like one eye at a time, so that way you have plenty of time to blend it out and make sure that it looks like super flawless and everything. But the finish of it is really great. The coverage is amazing. Like overall, it's a super good concealer. Just that dry down time be getting me, man. It just be getting me. Like I always forget. But anyways, I'm setting that with my Chanel powder. You guys already know what it is with the Chanel powder. She's amazing. If you haven't tried it and you're interested in trying it, this is me saying that it's awesome. So I'm using that to set all of my concealer, and then I'm going to move on to bronzer. I'm using Fenty's Sunstalker bronzer in shade Cocoa Naughty. And I'm just going to hit all of the high points of my face. Well, all the areas that I like to be bronze and, you know, all warmed up and stuff. So the forehead, cheeks, you know, same. And then I'll move on to baking. I'm not gonna bake for a long time because, like I mentioned before, the NYX concealer, it's very matte. So I don't want to like have crocodile skin underneath my eyes. So I'm only gonna bake for like a little bit. I'm still gonna snatch the sides of that nose though and add my bake onto the bridge of the nose. While the under eyes are baking, I'm gonna add my blush. I'm using a combination of peachy and coral from beautyytb. Then I'm gonna dust that bake away from underneath the eyes and just kind of keep it going on the bridge of the nose. I'm then gonna touch up my brows. I know I mentioned I already had them done, but I do want to add some faux little brow hairs in the front. That's like one of my favorite things to do for my brows. So I'm gonna go back in with my brow pomade and add those to the front of the brow. And then I'm also gonna use a little bit of brow gel from Huda Beauty. Then for my nose highlight, I'm using MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finish in shade Oh Darling. This is another part of the look that got lost, like when I did the lower lash line. But I just added a little bit of blue shadow to the lower lash line. I picked a shade that's like super close to the color of the liner. And then I added like a blue liner to the waterline. So nothing crazy, but just weird because I don't know where my footage went. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this lip combo. So I used 2 lip liners, one from Kiss Cosmetics and one from Makeup Forever. It's their Artist Color Pencil in shade Dimensional Dark Brown. The lipstick is from Fenty as well. This is their matte liquid lipstick in shade Unbutton. This is such a good peachy nude color. Love this shade. And then I definitely wanted to add a little bit of gloss today. This one is from Too Faced. It's their Lip Injection Lip Gloss. Not entirely sure which shade it is, but of course I'll leave it in the description box. But that's pretty much it for the makeup, guys. From here, I just went ahead and changed up my hair. I had that messy bun like you guys saw before and thought like, oh, I kind of want to do something else. So I went ahead and did like a half up, half down style instead. I went back in with that ISO Plus wrapping foam too and just added that to the hair that's loose in the back. So all those curls look nice and, you know, luscious and defined and everything, and combed it through using a little paddle brush. So this is the new hairstyle, so cute. I went off camera and put on a little blue blazer to match with my eyeliner, and she's a look, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this hair and makeup tutorial. I'm so in love with the way this look came together. The pictures for Instagram turned out so nice, so make sure to follow me on Instagram to see those. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sending lots of love to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.